So we are with the fantastic, fabulous Eric Rodwell.
I became Life Master, which is like sort of one of the coveted ranks in bridge. He became Life Master, and we had both won our first regionally rated event together. So that was May 8th of 1975, 7 days after I had turned 18. I was always interested in the theory of the game. I said, I want to win.
With the fantastic, fabulous Eric Rodwell, multi-talented bridge player. And Eric, why don't we get just kind of your background first? And I want to hear about your family and how you got into bridge.
Well, my parents, Meredith and Victor Rodwell, they played bridge once a week. I was born in the Bay Area here, actually, San Francisco. And I was born in Oakland, but we lived in San Francisco. In fact, in 1996, they had another one of these national tournaments like we're at here. And my parents took me to the last three places that I would remember, because I left at age 8, and they all were exactly as I remembered them, so that was really special. I really wanted to play the piano. They made me wait till I was 8. My parents were one of those sets of parents that required the kids to learn a musical instrument, like my brother learned the drums and that kind of thing. I was playing like this John W. Thompson classical music book, and I really didn't like the material, and so I wasn't practicing. My parents made me quit lessons because they didn't want to pay for it. And then about 6 months later, my dad brought home a ragtime record by Joshua Rifkin, and I really loved that. And I said, well, that's what I want to play. Now, this is about 6 months before that Sting movie came out that featured ragtime, so I actually started learning it before that movie. And then I've since expanded into just about anything that I like to listen to. Very little classical, but just about anything else. Well, in bridge, it's a creative process for me. I came into the game, I remember I was always interested in the theory of the game. Like, I learned when I was 11. My dad took me to the club, and we were below average, but weren't last or anything. He said, well, that's pretty good for your first time. I said, I want to win.
So both of your parents played bridge then?
Yes, they did, yes.
Did they play together?
They did. And the second time we played, we did well. I can't say that we won necessarily, but anyway, we did better. And so at age 14, so 3 years later, I really took an interest to the game. I bought all the books I could, and really started studying the game. There's the Italian blue team, had books, and so I was studying their bidding methods.
What other influential books?
Well, there's quite a few. But I mean, the main authors were Hugh Kelsey, wrote some very good books on defending primarily and declare play, and Eddie Cantor had a bunch of things. And then later on, like Adventures in Card Play by Giza Ottlick. But those positions are so rare, I virtually never see one.
But when you do you get excited?
I would, very, yes. So there's a hand where I had 5 spades to the ace and king, and 3 small ones. You say 5, you see, bridge players' lingo would be ace, king, 5th, meaning ace and king and 3 other small cards. Ace, king, 5th. So I bid the suit showing already that I had 5 of them in this system we were playing, and I had a nice hand, so I went for a high-level spade contract. And my mother had no spades.
How old were you?
11. That's when I started. And my mother said, I never supported spades. Interesting, the first time I won a regional bridge tournament, I was playing with Dave Fred, and we went to Akron, Ohio, and we had a little bit over average in the first session, like maybe average at that time was almost always 156, and we had like 170 something. But we had like a big game, 200 and something in the second session, so we won. And in the process, I became Life Master, which is like sort of one of the coveted ranks in bridge. He became Life Master, and we had both won our first regionally rated, which is sort of like a medium-sized tournament, regionally rated event. So that was, I think, May 8th of 1975. 7 days after I had turned 18. Well, the very first time I played with Jeff Mextroth at a national. He was my partner for 47 years.
We hope you enjoyed part 1 of Eric Rodwell. We have part 2 that will be coming, so make sure you subscribe to Bridge Unleashed.